Minnie the Moocher. She was a big time hoochie coocher.
I don't think we can say that on YouTube.
Was the roughest, toughest nails, but Minnie had a heart as big as a well. Heidi, 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 Heidi. Holy, 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 ho. Heedy, heedy,
What you got there?
heedy. I got some holiday coffee. I got some spirits for us. I actually put some spirits in there too. It's mixed with Bailey's. I'm just kidding.
Hello friends. Welcome to another vlog or vlogmas. I'm not sure if I'm doing vlogmas just because it seems like a lot of work and I don't know if I can commit to that. But it seems fun. I see a lot of creators whom I love their content doing vlogmas, so that's pretty cool. But I guess I can try to do vlogmas, but I can't really promise anything. And plus I'm already starting very late in the month. Today's the 10th of December, so I've missed pretty much a whole week already. You'll either get vlogmas from me or just like vlogs and reading vlogs and art vlogs. You'll get a mix of something. But I decided to grab my camera today because it's another rainy day, and I don't know about you, but I love rain. And I live in California, so it hardly rains here. So when it does, I need to capture that. It's just very, I was gonna say it's very on brand, but it is. It's very on time because it's fall and we're slowly transitioning into winter and we hardly get any rain in California, which is so sad. The days that we do get rain, I just have to document it so I can just have extra fun, extra cozy fun editing this video. And plus rain sounds is like ASMR. It's like nature ASMR. Like, how do you not love ASMR? Rain ASMR. I know I do. So yeah, anyways, today is the 10th, which is Saturday. As you can tell, I'm clearly going through something because I cut my bangs. I'm really channeling my 2015-16 hair me. I used to have back in 2015-16 for like a few years. I had this size bangs and like a bob. And I loved that hairstyle, but eventually I ended up letting my hair grow out. It's super long now. But the other day, I was like, I mean, I always cut my bangs eventually. Sometimes I let them grow out and then once I'm bored of them, I'll like eventually cut them, but I'll usually have like those curtain bangs, those very 70s shaggy bangs. But then, and that's what I did at first. I had my shaggy little bangs. And then the other day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go shorter. So I ended up giving myself my Lydia Dietz bangs from Beetlejuice. So I love it though. Anyways, let's see. You've seen me unpack my 2023 lunar calendars. I actually have one here. I am so happy with how these came out. I designed 2023 lunar calendars. I usually do every year, but this year I was a little unsure as to whether I wanted to design any of them because I've been doing other projects. But I was like, let's give the people what they want. And I decided to make lunar calendar. So if you don't know what a lunar calendar is, it's basically a calendar that tracks the phases of the moon for an entire year. So I made one for 2023 and it has all, well, pretty much, well, not all of them, but for the most part all of them, the main ones, and where they land each month. So yeah, it has like a little guide down here as to what each moon shape means. We have the new moon, waxing crescent moon, last quarter moon, waning gibbous moon, full moon, waxing gibbous moon, first quarter moon, and the waxing crescent moon. So I am so excited to ship these out. These are currently on sale in my shop, which will be linked down below, so you can check those out. I am running pretty low already because I've had these for pre-sale for like a week already, and I picked them up yesterday and they came out so good. I love going to my local print shop to get these printed because their colors, their printing colors are superb. They always come out exactly how they were digitally on my iPad when I illustrated them. I kept one and I already hung it on my wall as you've seen. So that is there already. These are gonna start shipping out next week on Tuesday and Wednesday. So that is fun. I also have here my December Patreon rewards. So this is the postcard that I designed for December 2022 that's gonna ship out this month. I'm just waiting for the sticker that goes along with this. I decided to do a little deer with a little fairy in a mushroom house on its head, with little spheres and ornaments and some candles. Just very December, very holiday-ish. We have here some poinsettias that I illustrated, and then the back is just like a little postcard like this, and it just says wishing you magical days ahead. So that's what I designed for Patreon for December. You can sign up anytime over on Patreon as long as it's within December, and you'll receive a postcard. And then I don't have the stickers that I designed, but I'll pop it on here somewhere. I designed also stickers, so you can also sign up for that for December. We are about to head out and get some groceries because we are out of groceries in this household. So we're gonna go get some groceries right now, and then we also want to stop by Barnes & Noble's again. There is this book that I've been wanting to get for the longest time, and I just kind of caved in. And I was like, you know what? Today is a perfect day to just go get a book. It's raining, and my husband is very generous to share he has a $100 Barnes & Noble's gift card that he got from his job, and he's very generous to share it with me. So I'm gonna go pick out one book and take you all along. I'm not gonna tell you yet what book it is. We'll probably just go, hopefully I can find it. I haven't even checked if it's in stock. Actually, let me check if it's in stock. Oh, I hope they have it because I'm gonna be super bummed out. Oh no, it's not available there. Boo, 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 boo. Let's see what other stores have it. Stockton. I'm not going all the way over there. I was going to get Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree because I've been seeing it so much lately, and it just seems like the coziest book ever. And it's about a coffee shop and this beautiful world from what I've heard. Who was it that first introduced me to Legends and Lattes? I first heard Alexandra Rosalind here on YouTube mention Legends and Lattes, and from the very beginning, I mean, I love Alexandra Rosalind. She pitches books so beautifully, and every book recommendation I just want to jump into it. But Legends and Lattes, she's talked a lot about Legends and Lattes, and it's finally stuck into my head that I need to go get it. But unfortunately, my local Barnes & Nobles doesn't carry it, so we'll probably still pop in there and see what else they have, and maybe see what other book I might pick up, or I might just order it online. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then later on, I need to finish a commission that I have for a client, which is due very soon, so I need to finish that today. I just need to finish the final details and then color that in, and that will be good to go. I usually don't like to do work during the weekends. I like to give myself the weekends to either like film, which for me is not really work because I actually enjoy a lot filming, but I am a little behind on my commissions. I have 2 commissions right now, but I want to focus on one of them, so I need to finish that by today. So we're gonna do that today, and then I do want to get some reading done today, and then me and my husband have some fun little activities. Each day we pull from our little advent calendar, and there's an activity that we do. So I think I know what activity it is that we're going to be doing today, so I need to go get some stuff for that activity. My husband doesn't know, but I know. So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and we'll just have like a cozy, nice, chill, rainy day. Yesterday I went to the thrift store with my mom and my sister, and I found the cutest sweater that I'm wearing right now, and it is this holiday Christmas sweater. Like, look at this, look at this. How cute! It is the cutest little thing ever. I can't believe I found it in my size. It is just so cozy, and it just like wraps around all the way to the back, and it has the cutest little zip up little snowflake. It's just the cutest little thing. So yeah, we're doing all the holiday vibes with my mug here, little gingerbread house. We got the holiday sweater, we got the cozy mug, we got the weather that is aligning to how we're feeling today, and we're gonna go get some food and go check out the bookstore, and then come back and just relax and have a nice day. So yeah, I'll just take you along with me. I hope you enjoy this vlog. Let's go. Okay, so we are back from running errands, grocery shopping. We have now food in our fridge and life is good. We also stopped by Barnes & Noble's, as you all seen, and I picked up 2 books. They didn't have the book that I wanted. I really wanted to get Legends and Lattes, but I think I'm just gonna end up ordering that online. But I did pick up 2 books. One, if you see my previous vlog, I had also gone to Barnes & Noble's to go look for this book, but I couldn't find it. Today when I went, I found Anne of Green Gables this time. I was looking for this book in my previous vlog and I couldn't find it, and I didn't even ask for help, which that was my bad. But something was pulling me in to go into like the kids section, like the children's books section, and I did because I wanted to find like some middle grade books to read. And sure enough, this was in there. So this is exactly the book that I was looking for, because it has the cutest little cover. Like, look at that. That is so cute. And the back says, I don't know what lies around the bend, but I'm going to believe that the best does. Anne of Green Gables is one of my favorite stories ever. Watching the Netflix show Anne with an E and like the previous movies have really helped me romanticize my life and make the best out of certain circumstances and just enjoy life more. Because if you've seen Anne with an E, or you know the story of Anne of Green Gables, then you would know that Anne is such a whimsy and optimistic character, and I love her. I strive to be more like her. So I'm glad I picked this up. I don't think I'm gonna be reading this anytime soon, but I'm for sure going to display this for the looks. So I'm happy I got that. And then my next purchase was definitely a cover purchase, because I have not heard about this before, but the cover really pulled me in. And recently I've been getting a lot of YA books and a lot of adult books, and I picked this up in the middle grade section. I believe this is for, let me see if it says here. I'm pretty sure this is for like middle grade, 8th grade read. It doesn't really say on here. But anyways, this was definitely a cover purchase, because look at that. This is called Wildwood, and it's apparently a series. And this is by Colin Meloy, illustrated by Carson Ellis. And this is the cutest little illustrations ever. I absolutely love woodsy type of folklore illustrations. It's one of my favorites, and I am excited to display this and also read this. I don't really know much about this, like I mentioned, since this was more of a cover buy. So let's see. Prue McKeel's life is ordinary, that it is, until her brother is abducted by a murder of crows and taken to the impassable wilderness, a dense, tangled forest on the edge of Portland. No one's ever gone in, or at least returned to tell of it. I didn't even realize this was based in Portland, but I love Portland. And it seems like a story that it would be based in Portland. So we're off to a good start. So begins an adventure that will take Prue and her friend Curtis deep into the impassable wilderness. There they uncover a secret world in the midst of violent upheaval. A world full of warring creatures, peaceable mystics, and powerful figures with the darkest intentions. And what begins as a rescue mission becomes something much greater, as the two friends find themselves intertwined in a struggle for the very freedom of this wilderness. A wilderness the locals call Wildwood. So that sounds so fascinating. I really love that also this book has like these rigged edges. The camera probably won't be able to pick it, but it has like these rigged, I don't know if that's what they're called, but these rigged, I'm just gonna keep calling them that. Like these natural, kind of like the pages have been ripped sort of edges, but I love that. So I'm excited to read this. It is a pretty thicky book, but it's a middle grade book. So that's fine. And it has some cute little doodles inside. And apparently this is a series. I think this is book 1. So definitely if I happen to like this series, I'm gonna collect all of them. I want to read more middle grade books just because I've read some before. They're always so fun, and if I want to get through something pretty quick, then I'll always get a middle grade book. We'll see. I'll get back to you all and let you know how that was. For now, I'm gonna work on the commission, like I mentioned earlier, that I still need to get done. So I'm gonna start doing that because it's already getting pretty late. It's still a very gloomy and rainy day. Somebody's bugging me right here. And yeah, we'll see what else we get into in the day. So let's go. That's how they're looking. Let's see yours, babe.
I think mine came out cool, actually.
Ooh, I like that little guy over here.
Kind of frowning.
I like that one right there.
Yeah.
Why is he pissed?
Okay, you got burnt.
Because he got burnt. Yeah, we burned our cookies, y'all. You want to take the first bite?
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, I heard the crunch on that one.
Nice. That's a nice little crisp to it. Cajun style.
Nice.
I like it.
Cajun style. I'm about to try my cookies. Hopefully they're not too burnt. We're gonna go with this little guy. I like how his little O expression came out. These did not come out as I planned, but the intention is there. But I like his little mouth. Let's bite off his hand. Definitely crunchy, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. Good morning, buddy. Tell me. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Hi friends, so you've reached the end of the vlog. It is the next day. I completely forgot to film an outro to the video and I still wanted to make sure I filmed something. I wasn't even sure whether I should film anything today, but I filmed a couple of snippets just for more content. Just wanted to say thank you so much for staying till the very end and for watching. It really means a lot if you made it to the very end, or anyone that clicks on my videos. I am very new to the booktube community. My videos have been all over the place and I haven't had a real consistent share of videos, but I feel like I'm getting into the rhythm and I really love books, and it has been so much fun sharing my journey with books. The few videos at least that I have out on here on YouTube. Books have always been that place for me where I can just escape to from the busyness and the noisiness of just everyday life, and books have really been that place for me where I can just sink into the storyline and just immerse myself into that storyline and not think about life stuff, which is really nice. The more I dive into reading and the more that I am picking up just different genre of books, I'm really starting to find out what books are for me. I love a whole bunch of different genres, but I'm really starting to find out which ones are for me and which ones I'm really feeling called to picking up and reading, because there's a lot of books that I've started that kind of just are left halfways because I just get bored and I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I'm really starting to find my little niche and I'm happy about that. I finished Carmilla not too long ago by, who was it? It's like the cult classic that inspired Dracula. I forgot the author's name. It's a classic and I just finished that not that long ago and it was a great story, but the language is set from back in time and of course the language is a little bit more different than today, so it's a little bit hard for me to pick up on that type of language, and I don't like that because sometimes I feel really lost in the story and that's kind of where I lose interest. Though I love classics for what they are and what they bring to literature, I don't think I will be reading much classics going forward. If I do, I'll just probably collect classic books, but I probably won't be doing much reading. But I've been finding out that stories like Wildwood, like the book I picked up during this vlog, these are the type of stories that I love. I love stories that are folklore, animals, earthy, nature, whimsical. I love these kind of stories. And this is what I've been gravitating more and more towards picking up. I'm only like a couple chapters in to Wildwood, but I'm already loving this storyline, so I'm definitely gonna keep you guys updated. This is a series of books. Yeah, I'm for sure probably gonna end up collecting this series because I love it. Even though it's a middle grade, I think I love it. It's whimsical and I feel like I am healing my inner child by actually giving myself the time to read stories like this. I am someone who had to grow up fairly fast. I am the oldest daughter out of 4 children. My parents are undocumented people, and so as the eldest daughter, I had a lot of responsibilities early on in my childhood, taking care of my siblings and doing things to help out my parents as they both work and tried to survive as being undocumented people here in the United States. And so I feel like by reading stories like this, I'm giving my little inner child, little 10-year-old Kim, who was full of responsibilities, the time to actually sit down and enjoy a book that she should have been reading when she was younger and didn't have the opportunity. But now that I do, I'm giving 10-year-old Kim that opportunity to live this experience finally, and it just makes me feel so good. This is the kind of stories that I'm for sure feeling gravitated towards, and I'm pretty sure it's because of what I just told you guys. Yeah, I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but I am someone who's passionate about personal growth and healing, and a lot of my traumas are definitely derived from being a first-generation oldest daughter of undocumented parents. I am so sorry. I didn't realize that this was going to turn a little bit into this kind of conversation, but for some reason that came out, and I'm gonna trust that what I'm sharing right now is meant to be heard by someone out there. If you are someone who didn't get the opportunity as a child to read these magical stories, to dive into these kind of stories as a kid, then I urge you to go out there and read these kind of stories, even though they're for middle grade or YA or picture books. I love picture books, graphic novels. I think those are great things to be able to heal our inner child who didn't get those type of opportunities when we were younger. It really does make a load of a difference. I love romanticizing and diving into these stories and holding my inner child and letting her know, like, hey, it's never too late. So yeah, just felt called to share that. But if you are wanting to read this, you know, this book, actually, I pulled out the book that this reminds me of that I read not that long ago, and it is Shady Hollow, which is a murder mystery, and it's by Junio Black, which is a group of writers. This is also a series, and I've been wanting to collect the series, but I haven't. And this was such a good book. I've shared about this book before here on my channel, and this is one of like the first books that I shared when I started doing booktube. So I highly recommend to look into Shady Hollow as well. Or if you have read Shady Hollow, I am pretty sure you're gonna love Wildwood. Even though where I'm at right now is not about a murder, it's kind of leading into this mystery woodland forest. That's all I'm gonna say, but it's so good so far. Definitely, these are 2 books that I highly recommend. Not done with this one, but I've read this one. And if you like a good murder mystery with cozy little creatures in a little quaint town called Shady Hollow, then you're gonna love this. These are creatures that are like normal, like people who have little coffee shops, bookshops, but a little murder happens in their town, which is weird because it's a fairly chill place, but something happens in there. And this fox right here, whose name is Vera Vixen. Yeah, Vera Vixen. She sets on a quest to try and figure out who killed, I think it was the toad. I forgot his name. It was a toad who ends up getting killed, and she's on a quest. She's a journalist trying to uncover the truth. So anyways, love this book. Reminds me of Wildwood, reminds me of Shady Hollow. So I already know I'm gonna love this book because I absolutely loved this book. So anyways, just wanted to share that and that extra information that I didn't know I was gonna share, and say thank you so much for sticking around and for watching my videos. I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you're reading for December. I would love to know what you're reading. And if you are someone who loves also very woodland, whimsical books and have any recommendations for me, please leave those down below. I would love to read those. And yeah, thank you again. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really, really helps on my channel. It makes it accessible for me to continue making these kind of videos. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye for now, friends.